Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian investment trader known as Fijian traders. This is Mr. Singh. NIO, ticker symbol NIO, the EV maker in China. Folks, we have a lot to cover. This is a 5-day chart. I'm going to talk on the technical side after when I discuss the fundamental and my portfolio. We're going to dive on it. What are the key levels? Are we going up, down, side? Where are we going? Which is going to be discussed today. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere because we have a lot to cover. And I'm still bullish on NIO. Why? I'm going to have a lot of things to cover. As usual, this article came out. A bullish believer in the stock. Right, Mr. So NIO just released the first earnings report, which I have discussed on my previous video. If you have not checked it out, I will attach the link at the end. Go ahead and check it out. I was a little impressed on NIO's earnings as expected about their less revenue, but they have $2.3 billion cash sitting in. They have a heavy investment from Abu Dhabi funds, which is a great. They have two board of directors. Is also came in. We are going to help Mr. Lee William to help to minimize their operating administrative cost, which they need to reduce because the manufacturing cost is too expensive and they are not making enough profit to sustain it, right? Even also in China, there is a big cut coming up also, which I'm going to discuss in the next article. So on this article, I'm going to kind of skim through on that. It's recommended a price target of $13. Man, it hurts. It's a $50 price for NIO. $50 above a price NIO. Nevertheless, we're going to see that. And this is kind of breakdown, but at the last paragraph of the article, as a NIO bull, Hashiano put a positive spin on a company's performance. He wrote a NIO analyst note that he was affected by a larger one-off impacts related to inventory provisions, escalation, depreciation on production facilities, and loss on purchase commitment for old ES8, ES6, EC6 models, which we know it is the manufacturing cost. Also, facing a tougher road ahead. Of course, it's hardly unusual for the hot industry to cool down sooner than later. Now that the EVs are no longer a novelty item, has become a commonplace in the roads in the country and in China. Impressive sales growth is slowing. The EV market has crowded now, and its players have adopted an environment in the EV are harder to sell. Given that, I'm not convinced that NIO is a top global player, and investors should be careful with the stock despite enthusiasm for NIO. I know NIO is not a player. Tesla is the biggest alpha in the dog. NIO is a sleeper in terms of an EV. They have a battery swap station. Everybody has a charging battery swap station where your car can be battery swap between 3 to 4 minutes. It is faster than fueling your car sometimes. If you have a F-150, it takes about 5 to 6 minutes if you for full tank. And even charging, it's about the supercharger takes about 24 to 31 minutes for a full charge for a EV car like Tesla. So they have, like I said, they have a different mindset, different vision on that. For some people, it's not adapting well. For some people, I like it. I am a big fan of NIO in terms of their vision and the growth. And I've been trading with NIO for past 2018, and this is not my first time. I bought shares, sold it, took losses, bought gains, lost gains, and now I know when to buy and when to pick a big order on that. Also, on NIO says NOP assisted driving feature covers expense of 726 cities. To the date, NOP has completed more than 1 million kilometers of a road verification, NIO said. NIO said its NOP Navigate on Pilot Plus now covers about 99% of China's mainland cities, an increase of 120 cities of February. So, Pilot Plus, right? This is a vision. This is the growing. They are improving day by day. Their technology is improving day by day, and they are expanding day by day. Even though their delivery numbers has scaled down, which was very common, which I discussed on my very like last year on the video, that be careful on the manufacturing costs, and this was one of the reasons they have to do that, which is very given. Also, China's e-sales has shown signs of slowdown. What does it mean? The data of a China Passenger of Car Association, EV sales are slowing down, and states the battery operated EVs have increased by 18% from January to February compared to 28%. The slowdown has been fueled by rising competition as EV manufacturers are trying to spark demand, offering a deep discount on their cars. So everybody's discounting. NIO actually increased their price on that. So that's going to be very keen to see on the first quarter results comes in actually, and also the delivery and the car registration. Car registration is going to be very important to see for the month end of the March. I'm going to have a better idea how NIO is doing in terms of their sale on that, right? Car registration will all gives automatic update on that. So couple things to keep an eye on NIO. Like I said, there's some good and the bad at the same time. This is a time investors who really pay attention on that, they will invest money. Some people will not gonna touch it because they don't know what's gonna be the outcome, and I don't blame them because NIO is one of the top runner, and I'm excited about it because it has a lot of potential, it has a lot of growth, and has a China's government backup in Abu Dhabi's. This company is not going bankrupt or not going anywhere. So my portfolio, I'm a big player on the NIO. I wouldn't say a big player, but I play on NIO. I have my options on the call options. This is my $10 call option for 2025, end of January. Up here, down 1.75%, and also 1.245%. I am down on 40,000. My last, as you see, my last video was showing 30,000. I did promise I'm going to increase my shares, which I did, up to 10,000. Now I'm going to wait to increase another 10 or 15,000 later because there's a key breakout is coming up, and which we're gonna discuss on the technical side. So let's go, let's dive and talk about it, man. I'm excited, I'm pumped. NIO is, come on guys, NIO is one of the top stock, is gonna be happening very soon. So 5-day chart, we clearly were kind of going, once we came down in past 3 days, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we were trading between the low of $5.53, one of my support level, and the resistance sitting at $5.86. Time and time, got tested, got rejected, tested, got rejected. On a Friday, we went $5.92, got rejected. So, but we closed on Friday was $5.80, which is a good sign. Why is a good sign? Must be thinking that, right? Why do I think it is a good sign? And I've been mentioning this for you guys. So we're gonna shift the gear to the 1 month, and something that I want to share with you guys. Look at my MACD. My MACD is trading above right here, right? And actually, I'm gonna shift the gear to 3 months. I think that's gonna be better. Yes, let's gonna do the 3 months. Why I'm very positive on that? Because now our blue line, which is my beautiful 60-day EMA, is sitting at $5.60, 66 cents. So we are trading above on that, right? The pink line is right here, which is sitting none other than $5.76. So they are right on top of each other, right? And we closed on that, and we closing this gap right here to do that. And you can clearly see that we are closing this gap, means we need to have this crossover, a blue line crossover. You have this blue line crossover, you see the MACD is performing like this, means it's gonna be breaking out on the uptrend. And we're gonna shift the gear on 1 month, right? This is my 1 month, and that's why I wanted to show you why it's gonna be crossing over. Look at it, the blue line, right? $5.68. The pink line sitting at $5.69. $5.69 is my 200-day EMA. My 60-day EMA is sitting at $6.68. So they are right on top of each other. Means there's a crossover coming, folks. Crossover on a 60, crossing over on the uptrend on a 200-day. It's an uptrend, and it's about to break out on the uptrend. So that's why I am pumped and I'm excited about it, because we have a beautiful week coming in. Granted, if China comes in with the high unemployment or recession news on their news, then you might see some effect on it. But overall, it is showing an uptrend on that. Look at it, even on our 6 months, $5.69. We closed today on that, right? Pink line, that's the $6.13. We gotta break over $6.85 and start trading, because this is gonna be the major resistance sitting at $6.13. And when we break it, it's going to be a beautiful run on the top. MACD, whereas on the 6 months, it has a, like I said, it's beautiful right here on the green side. RSI, it is on the trading sideways. So RSI is kind of cooled off, not overbought, not oversold territory. I'm gonna circle back one more time before I let you guys go. Okay, so don't go anywhere yet, because this is gonna be what I wanted to share with you guys. We have a beautiful crossover coming, and it's gonna be right up here. Beautiful crossover. I know some of you guys may be having difficulty to seeing my chart, but the reason is been because it is right here. Let me fix it right here. For done. Here you go, right here. I'm excited. I'm just so excited because this is a beautiful. I've been waiting for this merger to happen. This is a merger of a crossover which gonna destroy and go an uptrend, and I'm which very confident on that. We're gonna shift the gear on the 1 year before I let you go to see if anything else changed on NIO. Nothing has changed, right? The right here we still had this downtrend pattern on a year-to-date chart. Still showing the crossover of the moving averages. That's why we have this double moving average crossover. That's why we have this downtrend. But look at on the year to date, folks, we have some green bars coming in. RSI is still pointing up. So that's why I am very, very confident to see how NIO is gonna, and they are closing this gap again, closing this beautiful gap, and they are, those moving average are coming closer on the 3 months. 1 month we got very close to a confirmation, and I won't be surprised by Tuesday. By Tuesday, we will be sitting over $6.50. That is, I'm looking at it, where we're gonna be sitting around there. So, folks, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and thank you for watching and subscribing. It means a lot to me. I'm here for the long run. I'm not going anywhere. I could have sold my shares. As you see, I was up $4,000 on my option. I didn't sell it because my plan was to add more. I'm not here for the short run. Right, this is not my portfolio for the short run. I'm a day trader and a long-term investor as well. But when I see a discounted price like NIO, I couldn't resist on that. And I love what I see with these companies, even though where they are struggling with their administrative costs, but they will figure it out and they will turn it around on that. But discounted price like that, whew, can't miss that. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys, like I said, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for subscribing it. It means a lot to me. Don't forget to turn on the notification so you do not miss anything comes out with NIO or any other stocks on my portfolio. Thank you for watching it. Stay tuned. Next video is coming on the Tuesday. Thank you.